Yes. Because when people are they are providing.
Your Honor, I would like to mention case number 3 on behalf of Advocate Tabo Gyadi for adjournment
What?
as he is out of station.
What is the stage? What stage is it?
Actually, Your Honor, I have been
Then we'll call as per the serial number and then we'll see what is the stage. Okay. And then we'll pass the appropriate order. If you don't know what stage it is, then it's difficult for us.
May I, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 6. The conducting counsel, he's coming from Delhi, so he could not come due to some personal difficulty. So kindly adjourn this matter after 2 weeks.
We wait for your turn. In a DB matter, let's see, we'll look at the file and then we'll decide.
Yes. Okay.
Unless you know what is the stage, whether.
It's in orders.
Orders, but what orders?
The
What is to
actually
be
the
done?
opposite counsel was supposed to file affidavit, but
No,
they
so
haven't.
then let your opposite counsel make a mention. Number 1. I'm simply asking for you.
May I, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, this is the PIL on PMGSY, which stands for Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, which basically is a idea launched by the government of India to provide good all-weather road connectivity to unconnected villages. And then there is PMGSY 2, which is an extension of the PMGSY, which focuses on the upgradation of the existing rural road networks to improve their overall efficiency as a provider of transportation services for people, goods, and services. My Lord, the petitioner is one of the victim who has suffered due to the PMGSY road. There was no road connectivity. So he filed a complaint to the Deputy Commissioner and then to the Chief Secretary because of the no response. My Lord, if I can take you to the page number 62. This is the first complaint that was written to the Deputy Commissioner. This is a very lengthy complaint letter, which
How
here,
many victims are there?
as of now, the petitioner is only one, Your Lordship.
So if it is a public interest, you are suffering and who else is suffering?
The whole villagers is suffering as of now.
Come to that now. If
Yes.
it's you, only you, then it cannot be a public interest.
I have asked the petitioner that if the villagers are interested, however, he has spoken to the villagers, it seems no one is interested, at least as of now.
So how is it a public interest? Okay, it is in the interest of
The
a
public,
village, a certain village?
yes.
Okay, which village?
In this PIL, there are 3 projects, which is Anini to Angulin, Anini to Akunli, and Anini to Marunli. So between those villages, there are a number of villages. If I can take you to the Angulin project, which is page number 88. So in the page number 88, if I can take you to Your Lordship to the page number 93, in the para number 3, wherein the road will directly, indirectly serve Aboli, Alambro, Beanli, Brango, Imuli, Engolin, Maro, and finally Maroli villages. So these are the villages, and likewise there are 2 other projects. However, there are discrepancies, and interestingly, Your Lordship, the villages that I've mentioned right now, there is a duplicacy as well. If I can take you to the page number 141. 141, Your Lordship. This is the project which is for the Anini headquarter to Maronli, which is of 30 kilometer. And in the page number 144, So in the page number 144, in the third para, the same villages are reflected in the project, which says Abuli, Alombro, Beanli, Brango, Imuli, Ingolin, Maro, and finally Maroli. So there is a duplicacy, which these villages are in opposite, they are in different circle and in opposite direction. So the road getting connected to these such villages serves no purpose, but however, it has been duplicated in the said project. Also, my lords, if I can take you to the page number 72. The page 72, 172. This is a picture taken in Angulin village. My lords, this picture was taken in the Angulin village. Here we have, we can see the page 172, 172.
Okay, picture.
Yes. So the picture here, it says there's a signboard which is of the PMJSY, which says road from Anini headquarter to Angulin.
There's no picture in 172.
I am so sorry, Your Lordship. This is 112. I am so sorry. My humble apology, Your Lordship. 112, 112.
No, 112.
Yes. This is the picture which says the signboard, it's constructed by the PMJSY, which says road from Anuni headquarter to Angulin. And if you will see in the very right corner, there is a milestone, which we can see it's Angulin. However, in the very next page, I have taken the close-up picture of it. Now, if you'll see the milestone, which says Angulin, and it is of 8.940 kilometer. So the project of Angulin village is, that's what it is written in the project, that there will be a road constructed of 8.940 kilometer. So the milestone says the same. However, if you will see closely, there is a vague, a faint remains of which says 0 kilometer, which has been whitewashed and written 8.940 kilometer. If you will see the picture closely, Your Lordship.
How far is it? You
Actually,
not knowing?
yes, Your Lordship, this milestone is erected in the very village of Angulin. So but the pictures, the milestone says Angulin is yet to come. It is 8.940 kilometer. However, this milestone is erected in the very entrance of the village. So this has been done for the documentation purpose. I don't know for which documentation purpose, but it goes the same way. If I can take you to the very next page.
So you're saying that there's no 8.9 kilometers road in that stretch?
Yes, as of now.
There's no road.
y-
There's a road for repairing of this road, is it?
Yes, Your Lordship. However, they have taken the different route because they wanted to overlap the project. I can explain you in the very next page. So in the next page, if you will see the first picture, the milestone says Angulin 6.940 kilometer. So that means if this milestones depicts that the Angulin is yet to come for 6.940 kilometer. However, if you will see the signboard which says Anini in green color, this has been erected by the National Highway Authority. And so the milestone was. That means this is a national highway property and the national highway is built at the very corner of the milestone. However, this highway leads to the Anini main town, which not only goes actually reached the Angulin, but the way this 6.940 kilometer has been depicted, it says that the road which is built is under the, have been built under the PMGSY, which is false, Your Lordship. And there are no milestone which says.
What about the next picture then? The side picture, here's a road very kacha road.
Yes.
So maybe it's going to be built here in the side picture.
So this also comes under PMJSY road. However, the quality has been compromised, and these compromised and substandard materials were used, which has been highlighted in the complaint letter. And Your Lordship, if I will take you to the page number 82. This is a complaint letter to the Chief Secretary and SIC. Here in this letter, dated 21/06/2023, he has highlighted 3 projects, as you can see in the bottom. The package number so-and-so, name of the package, Anini to Angulin, which is length of 8.940 kilometer. And then package number so-and-so, name of the package, Anini to Akunli, which length is 6.5 kilometer. And then the third package number so-and-so, Anini to Maroli, the length is of 30 kilometers. And Your Lordship, earlier I had highlighted the duplicacy of the villages. These duplicacy were found in the first package, Anini to Angulin, and the third package, which is of Anini to
So
Maroli.
in the first package, this whole work was completed or what?
The first
There was-
package and then the second package, Anini to Angulin and Anini to Akunli,
There's
these have been
duplicacy.
completed. Yes,
Okay, they have been completed.
they have been completed. However, Anini to Maroli is still under construction. And there are still anomalies there. As per the DPR, in each packages, there are culverts. Say, suppose there is a culverts of 5, they've been reduced to 3, and they've compromised. And in some parts of since it's a hilly area, there has to have a gabion protection wall. These walls were also not erected, and these have been highlighted detailedly in the complaint letter.
So you're saying it's in the interest of public because it pertains to a public road, isn't
Yes,
it?
Your Lordship. And even in
In the
the,
interest of the village and those people who are going to approach the village,
yes, Your Lordship.
whether it's correct or not. I think we'll issue notice. Thank you. Okay, we'll issue notice first.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Heard, Mr.
E. Millie.
EB. Learned counsel for the petitioner who has filed the instant public interest litigation with regards to the construction of road under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, within brackets, PMGSY, which was launched by the Government of India in December 2000. The PMGSY project was sanctioned in the Dibang Valley district. And the following stretches of road were allocated a certain sums of money for construction of road from Anihi headquarters to Angulin, which is a stretch of 8.940 kilometers at a cost of 7,29,88,000, comma, then Anili Bazar to Ankunli, which is 6.5 kilometers at a cost of 5,44,57,000, comma, then Anili headquarters to Moronli, which is Maroli, which is 30 kilometers at the cost of 40 crores 57 lakhs 55,507 only. Full stop. The petitioner, while monitoring the progress of the PMGS road construction within the Anili district, found that several villages listed in the project documentation lacked road construction under PMGSY. There was quality compromise, culverts were removed, and retaining walls and breast walls are absent in the landslide prone areas. Full stop. There was compromise, concrete cement, drainage system, which led to cracks. Full stop. There was also overlapping of projects. Full stop. No road were built in the villages mentioned in the DPR. That is Anguli village,
Angulin village, yes.
comma, Agungo village, Agogo village, Nulombo village, and Singo village. Full stop. Further, the connection between Anili and Maronli via BRTF road already exists. Full stop. For the above reason, the PMGS package was falsely claimed through fabricated reports. Full stop. The petitioner had highlighted these discrepancies in numerous letters addressed to the relevant departments. However, no notice or response was received. Full stop. A complaint letter was also submitted to the Special Investigation Cell within brackets SIC and the Chief Secretary in a letter dated 21/06/2023. Comma, since there was no response, the instant petitioner has approached this court by way of a public interest litigation, since the construction of roads within the what was that? The Bang Valley District
Yes, Lord.
is in the interest of the public. Full stop. Having heard the submissions made, we find it appropriate to issue notice to the respondents. Anyone?
Madam, I am for the respondent number one, madam. It seems, my lord,
Okay.
respondent number one is, my lord, the Parpuma respondent, madam. So therefore, I have read it, madam, the name of the respondent number one may be strike off, madam. There is no such allegation against the madam as per the pleadings, madam. There is nothing, madam.
And you receive it first and then in the next.
Madam, only
effect.
for the arrangement
Who's
is
the respondent number one?
Union of India, madam, the Ministry of RT.
Ministry,
They're the ones who are.
project comes under them.
Project comes under them,
Yes.
but all they have to do is issue the money for the project, isn't it?
Yes, Lord.
The implementation is up to the state.
Executing is the.
Implementation of the project, execution of the project. So
Monetary.
what will they say in this matter?
There is nothing, my lord, on the pleading.
Mr. M. Mato, the NetDSGI, submits that who is representing respondent number 1/Union of India, submits that though there have been impleaded a respondent number 1 in the instant PIL, the PIL is not against the Union of India, and they have no say in the instant PIL. He prayed that the name of respondent number 1 may be struck off. Yes, okay. Then Mr. So-and-so additional AG.
My lord, I'll be for respondent number 3, 4 and 5.
Accepts notice on behalf of
3, 4 and 5.
the state respondents number 3, 4 and 5 and
I'm for 2.
Mr. Jitaro accepts standing counsel for our department accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 2.
I will not serve with copy.
Yes,
Okay, we'll do that.
no need to issue formal notice. 6, 7, 8 registered. Yes, however, to the said respondents, notice may be issued to respondents number 6, 7, and 8 through registered post with AD within 1 week, returnable by 3 weeks. Meanwhile, having considered the submission made by the learned DSYG, this court find it fit to strike out the name of respondent number 1. Okay, which is also not objected by the learned counsel for the petitioner. List after
4 weeks, my lord.
4 weeks.
Oblige, your lordship.
Meanwhile, copy of the requisite petition is to be duly furnished to the counsels for the petitions, respondents.
People.
Oblige, your lordship.
Number 2.
Your Lordship, 1 week time may be given to file my affidavit on behalf of respondent number 3, Your Lordship. On behalf of 4, I have already filed.
1, 2, and 3. Yes. Mr.
Catering, my lord.
Ketari, learned counsel for the appellant is present, while Miss R. Basar,
Lordship,
learned government advocate,
yes, Lordship.
prays for time for filing of the affidavit in opposition on behalf of
Respondent number 3,
respondent number 3. In view of the above,
after a
Yes.
week,
after
1 week, Your Lordship.
1 week.
3 weeks, my lord. If required,
week.
I will file rejoinder, my lord.
But I have already filed on respondent number 5.
No, list, okay, has prayed for 1 week's time. Okay, Mr. Wenzel, for filing of the counter affidavit. The copy of the counter affidavit is to be duly served to the petitioner, and the petitioner may file the rejoinder affidavit, if any, before the next date of listing. List after 3 weeks.
Oblige.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, Mr. Yes. So and so appears on behalf of
T Gyade.
T. Gadi, learned counsel for the petitioner, and submits that the learned counsel for the petitioner is out of station and has prayed for adjournment. In full stop, then Miss so and so, learned government advocate, has also prayed for further time for filing, affidavit in reply, okay. Yes, in view of the above, list after, when will he be in town? List after 3 weeks. Yes.
Lordship, matter may be adjourned for today.
Now, here the office note indicates that additional affidavit has been filed by the petitioner.
Yes.
You have filed? Yes. So now what's the next stage?
After 3 weeks,
For what? Additional affidavit has been filed. Now, in view of the additional affidavit that is filed, you're praying for adjournment for what? What steps are you going to file a counter? Did you receive a copy of the additional affidavit? Oh, yes. So you are for the respondent. Now the petitioner, they have filed their additional affidavit. Now you are praying for adjournment for what?
Lordship, leading counsel is out of station, so
Okay, Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate is present while Mr. So-and-so appears on behalf of the counsel for the respondent and has prayed for adjournment since the learned counsel is said to be out of station. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
May I please your ladyship, I appear on behalf of the appellant. This is a
Yes.
criminal, your ladyship, today, IA 40 condonation of delay application is also listed. There is a delay of 30 days in filing the appeal, your ladyship.
33 days.
30
It mentions 33 days, yes.
3 days, please your ladyship.
So, the additional PP, is it?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to object?
So far as
33
your
days,
consideration
he's
is-
been convicted, so he's in jail. Usually in such matters,
I'm not objecting on your lordship continuation of delay. Your lordship. I
not
don't
no
have any
objection, so we'll allow the continuation.
Yes.
Heard, mister?
Please your
Pardon? Your good
Chetan
name?
Joshi. Chetan Joshi.
Okay. Joshi,
Chetan
learned
Joshi.
counsel. Okay, but your name is not in the cost list.
Your ladyship, my name is in the Wakalatnama. That is what I've been told by. My name appears in the Wakalatnama.
You must be having a local,
Please, your ladyship, J.
Counsel
Jonglujo
here.
is the J. Jonglujo.
is there Wakalat Nama? Reflecting his name?
Here, the local council's name is reflected, but.
But it's not appeared, no? That's
Yes.
why.
Jyoti Choglu.
No, he is in court, your ladyship. I believe the local council is also in court.
Okay, wait, we'll just check. Here's a copy of the Wakalatnama. Yes, Joshi. C. Joshi, is it?
Please, your ladyship.
Yes, C. Joshi.
D5534 of 28.
Heard Mr. So-and-so?
Yes.
C. Joshi, learned counsel for the appellate / applicant who has filed the instant application under section 5 of the Limitation Act for the condonation of a delay of 33 days in filing the instant appeal against the judgment and order dated 23/01/2024 passed by Sessions Judge, District of East Cumming, West Cumming, Pakte Kesang and Tawang at Bomdila in session case number 08/2021. Wherein the applicant / appellant was convicted under section 302 of the Indian Penal Code, read with section 27 within brackets 1 of the Arms Act. and accordingly sentenced to undergo imprisonment for life and a fine of rupees 20,000 under section 302 IPC and to undergo RI for a period of 7 years with a fine of rupees 5,000 under section 27 within brackets 1 of the Arms Act, along with a default clause. The terms of sentence, imprisonment are to run concurrently. Yes, the learned counsel for the applicant submits that the main reason for the delay in filing the instant appeal has been explained in the explained
Starts
at
from
paras 2, 3, 4. Yes,
paragraph number
2,
three.
3, and 4 of the application. The reasons mainly being that time was taken for the applicant to obtain the requisite copies and also engage a counsel from the jail. Mr. So-and-so, learned additional PP, has not objected to the condonation of the delay of 33 days in filing the appeal. In view of the above, on perusal of the reasons which has been highlighted in paras 2, 3, and 4 of the instant application, this court finds that this court, no, we are satisfied with the reasons given for the delay and accordingly condone the delay of 33 days in filing the instant appeal. IA number 40
Ladyship, my
of
suspension.
2024 accordingly stands allowed and disposed. Yes. Now, in the main,
Your ladyship, there is also.
Your Lordship, in main case, Your Lordship, I have already raised this issue before the single bench also regarding, Your Lordship, the participatory right of the victim. Your Lordship, here it's a case of murder under 302. The victim family is there. And so far as Your Lordship, the Jagdish Singh matter is concerned, the Honorable Supreme Court has recognized the unbridled participatory right of the victim, wherein it has been held that the victim has a right to be heard. So, however, Your Lordship, in the judgment regarding implement of victim, no such whisper is there. However, Your Lordship, for participation in the criminal proceeding, Your Lordship, the notice, in my humble understanding, Your Lordship, information should be.
it's mandatory under POXO cases. However, in 302, their participation is not mandatory, but however, we will issue notice. Then, yes.
Because, Your
So
Lordship,
anyways,
they have filed the IA for suspension of the sentence also, Your Lordship.
mhm.
So, for this reason, Your
I don't think they're pressing the IA. Anyways,
Your
so we
Ladyship,
will
I'm
issue,
pressing the idea also as well.
we will issue notice. Who is the person talking in between? We'll issue notice. We'll implead the informant.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who is informant? A member of the deceased?
Yes, Your Lordship, who received
Family
the
member?
body of the deceased, Your Lordship.
Is he the family member of
Yes, Your
the
Lordship.
deceased?
Yes, Your
What? How is he related?
Your ladyship, the informant is the brother of the deceased.
Asang
Yes.
Kasidu, Your Lordship. It is in page number 93A, 93, Your Lordship.
Heard
That-
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the appellant, along with Mr. So-and-so, learned additional PP. On the disposal of the IA 39, 2024, which is the condonation of delay. No, we'll write on the condonation of so-and-so, heard Mr. So-and-so. Okay, yeah, first. This is an appeal against the judgment and order dated (2301) 2024. passed by the same copy paste. Okay, so and so and so and so. Wherein he was sentenced to undergo so and so. Okay. Now, what are the grounds for appeal? One or two grounds for the appeal?
Your ladyship, I would directly take you to my synopsis because I have mentioned in brief at page number C of my synopsis. Your ladyship, the first of all, there is no opportunity that has been given to us for on the part of arguments that has been heard by the learned session court on under section 235. That is on the order of sentencing. That is the first. Your ladyship, my second argument would be that there is no discussion by the delay in of
Okay,
the
yes, the learned counsel.
It is an admitted fact.
Yes, your voice is breaking up, so I'll make the order. The learned counsel for the appellant submits that there are sufficient grounds for setting aside the instant judgment and order since the evidence was not rightly appreciated by the learned sessions judge, and further, at the time of sentencing, the appellant was not heard or represented, besides other grounds. Having heard the submissions made, the appeal is admitted. It is also seen that the informant is not made a party. The court find it appropriate to array the informant as respondent number 2. Notice is to be issued to respondent number 2. Now, this is not a POXO case, but maybe notice may be issued through the OC.
Yes, your lordship.
Notice is to be issued
We have no
through the
difference.
respondent number 2 through the OC, which police station?
Jurisdictional PS, your lordship. It's in
Tell me. Jurisdictional police station. Jurisdiction of which police station?
yes, yes.
OC what? Now this is West Kamang, maybe coming,
West coming,
East coming and West coming. So East coming and West coming are together in one.
Yes, your
district or
lordship.
what?
It's a Bomdila, your lordship.
Okay.
Session Judge Bomdila, your lordship.
So OC of which police station? OC of Bomdila police station or West Kamang? What do we write?
Bomdila, your lordship.
Okay, Bomdila police station. And steps are to be taken by the additional AG, additional PP.
Your lordship, steps, they have to take in the steps and it will be routed through the PP, your lordship. Steps, the appellant has to take any step.
So the registry will.
Yes, your lordship.
The registry is to give a copy of the yes. Okay, so it's the appellant who has to, yes. The appellant is to serve a copy of the notice to the additional PP, who in turn will serve the copy to the
Jurisdictional.
OC.
Yes, sir.
Bomdila for service of notice to the respondent number 2. Yes, and thereafter the OC is to file a report
Yes.
to the additional PP. List after 3 weeks.
3 weeks, your lordship.
Your
Yes.
Deeply
Your
obliged.
ladyship. Deeply obliged. Your ladyship, it is for hearing of my IA on suspension of sentence, your ladyship.
The IA will be considered in the next date.
Your lordship, LCR
Now,
has to call for your lordship.
meanwhile, LCR is to be called for.
Deeply obliged.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
My lordship, this I was filed for condonation of delay. So my senior could not make it due to this personal difficulty. So I was at the last moment, I was asked to appear and take an adjournment. And as for last orders, extra copies has been served.
This is are you going to file your objection? Condonation of delay.
The delay, we are going to, we will file application.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate,
Standing
What is
concern
it?
of the building.
learned standing, counsel for
RWD.
respondent number,
Respondent number
RWD respondents number.
4, 5, and 6.
Okay, 1, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, has prayed for time for filing of their written objection. Along with Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate.
2, 3, and
Rev-
7.
For respondents number 2, 3,
And 7.
and 7. In view of the above, list after. Oh, will you be ready?
My lordship, it's if it's possible after 2 weeks, 28
2
May,
weeks.
since my counsel is coming from other state. Okay,
List after 2 weeks.
deeply obliged.
Please, your lordship. May I please, your lordship?
But order dated 19/3/21, my lord. The respondents were impleted, my lord. That is respondent number 10 to 46.
47,
46, my.
46, which is with a 45.
Yes, ma'am. As per order dated 19/3/20.
If you all are going to make mention, tell me what is the stage of the case, okay? Unless you can tell me what is the stage and what is required to be done, simply asking for adjournment would not be appropriate because I want to know. Now, this is in the hearing list. Mr.
K. Dubey, my lord.
So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner.
Respondent, my lord.
Okay,
Respondent
respondent
number 10 to 46.
I'm the
10 to
petitioner.
46
Madam.
submits that though this matter has been listed for hearing, the respondents number 10 to 46 were included at a later stage and they are yet to file their affidavit in opposition. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. In view of the above submission, this matter is to be released from the hearing list and be listed for admission hearing. List after 3 weeks
3 weeks, my lord.
for the, you're the private respondents.
Yes,
Isn't it? Learned counsel for the private respondents to file their counter affidavit.
Yes. Highly obliged.
All right. And lordship, I like to mention item number 12. Here, lordship, I have to file rejoinder, lordship.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
3 weeks time may be given, lordship.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner has prayed for further time for filing of this rejoinder affidavit. In view of the above, list after
3 weeks,
3
lordship.
weeks.
Obliged, lordship.
My lordship, with the consent from other side, I beg to mention item number 6.
6, what is the stage?
It's admission.
What is the stage?
Admission.
No, what are you supposed to do? What is the last
Actually,
order?
last order,
Is it admission hearing?
yes.
What?
Admission hearing.
They are supposed to
Pleadings
file.
are complete?
No, mine.
No.
Then what
You
is
have
the
to file
stage?
affidavit mandate.
You have to
Yes,
file.
ma'am.
Okay. Then, Miss
T. Wang, moment.
T. Wangu, learned government advocate, has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit.
I am for private respondent number 7.
Have you filed your counter?
Yes.
Yes. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
Your Worship, there is an interim order may be continued.
Meanwhile, as prayed for by the counsel for the petitioner, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing. Yes.
Thank you.
May I plead your, my lord, I beg to mention item number 42, my lord. Here also, my lord, we need to file affidavit. So I need some more time. It's compensation matter, man.
Who is for the petitioner?
Pita for my lord.
How many times have you prayed for?
This is second time, my lord.
Okay. Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate for the state respondents, has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit. In view of the above, list after 3
4
weeks.
weeks, my lord.
Okay, list after 4 weeks.
Yes.
Petitioner is not present. Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 40 and 43.
40 and 43. What is the stage? What is to be done here?
For 40, respondent has to file affidavit in opposition for
So-
item number 40.
So, yes, so are they going to file 40? You are for the petitioner.
Yes,
So let the respondents make a mention.
consent has already been taken, Your Lordship, from the other side.
Give me that rubbish. Which one? Item 40?
40.
Consent from me. Okay, then next, if you don't know what is the stage, yes, 40,
Consent was not taken from me.
well, simply praying. If you don't know what is going on and simply praying, we will not, then we wait for your turn. Then we have to look at the file. If we have to look at the file, you wait for some time.
Lordship,
What is the stage?
Lordship, we have not filed our CA. Some time may be given. We are in receipt of the instruction.
Yes,
3
Miss
weeks.
So and so,
Yes.
learned government advocate for the state respondents has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks. Yes,
Your Lordship, item number 43.
Obliged.
43.
Yes.
What?
We had to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 5. It has already been taken, Your Lordship.
Okay. Mr.
Lobsang Yuntan,
El Goswami on appearing on behalf of Mr.
Adam Tatak.
Adam Datta, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that they have taken steps for issuance of notice upon respondent number 5. However, a report of service is not received till date. In view of the above, list after
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Published.
Yes.
May I please, your
My
lordship?
lord, I beg to mention item number 9. My senior counsel is out of station and I have taken consent from the other party.
What is the
This
stage? Simply
admission-
taking consent is not enough. What is the
admission-
stage?
Admission hearing, admission. Item number 9.
It's for admission hearing. Pleadings are complete.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. So-and-so.
Mm.
Who is the respondent? Let's see if pleadings are actually complete or not.
Yes. Okay, now. Item number 9.
May,
See, if you're
May I
not sure,
please-
you wait for your turn. Pleadings are complete or what?
9, yes, my lord, 9.
So we have filed our affidavit.
So you're not going to file counter.
Rejoinder.
Are you going to file a rejoinder affidavit? No.
I don't-
Next lots of admission, matter may be fixed for admission.
Okay. Mr.
M लगाओ.
M. Law appearing on behalf of Mr.
You देखा.
U. Tehar,
You देखा.
learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate are present. It is submitted at the bar that pleadings are complete and the matter may be listed for admission hearing.
Mal one more, 35, item 30. Oh,
Since-
item
Since the petitioners will not be filing their
Rejoinder.
affidavit in reply. In view of the above, matter is to be listed for admission hearing
Lordship,
after 2 weeks. Yes.
obliged.
One more matter, 30, item number 35. In
What
this
is the
matter, I have
stage?
to take press step
35, yes.
Yes.
What is the stage?
orders. My lord, I have to take new press step to the respondent number 4.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so appearing on behalf of Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that they may be given time to take fresh steps upon respondent number
4.
4. In view of the above, list after 4 weeks. Yes.
Yes, obliged.
May I, my lord? My lord, I beg to mention item number 22, my lord. I'm for the petitioner, my lord, on
Yes.
behalf of order, my lord. And
Ah.
I have taken consent from the respondent, my lord.
Hmm.
Kindly matter may be list up to 3 weeks, my lord.
What is supposed to be done in the case, in the matter?
My lord.
Yes, my lord, I am one of the respondent in this matter.
What
I
is
have no
the?
objection.
Okay, what is to be done but in the matter? What are the next steps to be taken by either of the parties? Is it for admission hearing or what?
Admission, my lord.
Admission what? That means pleadings are complete?
Yes, my lord.
You're sure pleadings are complete?
Here
There
it
is
is
also,
that
madam-
I am not filing affidavit. I have already apprised this honorable court that I will not be filing affidavit. The rest of the respondent, I don't know whether they have filed
Simply
affidavit. or-
saying that pleadings are complete.
Yes,
with-
ma'am. Pleading
See-
has been completed, my lord. And there is, my lord, interim order also, my lord.
Okay, so pleadings are complete. Who is the counsel for the government? See, we are going to say pleadings are complete, then later if you say that counter affidavit has not been filed. 22.
We don't have the file, my lord.
Then next, you come reappear later if you're not sure.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21, my lord.
Hmm.
In this case, pleading is not completed, my lord. Yesterday, respondent filed their affidavit, my lord. I have not gone through the affidavit, my lord. Today morning, I received the affidavit copy, my lord. Some time may be given to go through the affidavit, my lord. And if necessary, I will. file
We'll
rejoinder.
go as per the serial number. Yes. What do you have to say?
I beg
Let's go as per the serial number. It's all for adjournment, it appears. Nothing different, huh?
Item number 1. I beg to mention, Lordship, item number 24, Your Lordship.
Hmm.
I have taken other consent from the other side also. Item 24. So similar analogous matters are pending, Your Lordship. This matter may also be listed along with that analogous matter.
Mr.
I'm on behalf of Tony Perthin, Your Lordship, I am appearing.
So and so appears on behalf of Mr. Tony Burton, learned counsel for the petitioner, and submits that there are similar analogous matters which are
24. 24? No, my senior has already informed. Tony sir has already informed the other side also.
we'll go as per the serial number, otherwise.
All right. Let it come in serial wise.
Yes, serial wise now.
Lordship, this matter may be passed over for some time, Lordship. The
Why?
leading counsel is in other court, Lordship.
Okay, pass over 1.
Obliged.
Item number 2.
Well,
Yes.
a small grievances of the
Oh.
petitioner is that the junior has been given promotion and regularized.
Hmm.
And that is the small issue, Milord. Now, Milord, before entering into the courtroom, I have only small instruction from the client that this read petition can be disposed of directing the respondent authority to attend to my representation. That will entail, Milord.
Representation dated?
Dated page annexure 13, Milord. LHA 13, my lord, that is page 60, my lord.
Yes, 60.
Without entering into the merit of the case, my lord.
What is the representation? At least we read
The
the contents, so that
representation-
we have some idea of
Yes,
what's going on.
but
Yes.
with utmost respect and humble submissions, we'd like to bring your kind attention on the above subject matter for your necessary action, please. Thus, sir, we came to know that some junior appointees of education department have been promoted to various posts like principal and DDSC, and their appointment were made in the year 2014 and 15 respectively. But sir, some of officers of education department who are appointed in year 2008 and 9 would not be promoted to higher post till then. Hence, the Department of Education should consider the promotion officers who are appointed in the year 2008 and 9. So basically, these three people are there junior to us. But this can,
Okay, but who is appearing for the,
I'm on behalf of the standing council. He is he's actually ill. So actually, he has only instructed me to seek some time. We have just received the copy yesterday.
someone should be there, isn't it?
I think it's no point of keeping this matter pending. The grievances is very small, man.
It
Madam
can be disposed of at
Yes.
the motion stage, but the respondent, at least someone should be there so that they'll know as to how he, see, he is not even the junior, there's a standing council.
My lord will appreciate one thing.
Mhm.
A standing counsel not coming to the court when the matter is listed shall
It's
not
said
be a
to be
bar.
indisposed.
My lord, shall not be a bar on
Hmm.
this honorable court to at least issuing directions for disposal, because no adverse order is going to be passed. My lord. Nothing, only my lord,
Okay, this is the
this is
representation.
the representation.
So what is the, let's see a prayer in the, what is the nature of the prayer?
Prayer,
The
my lord, page
petition.
17.
Is it the same as the representation? Let's
Yes,
see.
yes. Shall not be issued commanding, directing responsible, give retrospective promotion to the post of HMBP in favor of petitioner from date of officiating promotion at par with the private respondents. 2, a writ in the nature of mandamus shall not be issued commanding, directing to fill up 18 vacant post of GDSC principal by holding DPC as per recruitment rules. Against this, they are going to act. Against this. So therefore, like what my client says, now only the authorities are in touch with them.
So, okay,
Only
your fifth prayer, maybe this will
pending
cover the
disposal of-
matter.
yes,
huh?
my lord. So these can be considered, my lord, and only simple to dispose of
So
the
you're saying
representation.
that pending the disposal of the instant application,
Huh.
to dispose of the representation dated 14/2/2024,
Correct,
and this
correct.
is the 14/2/2024.
Correct, correct.
So you're not going to press the other.
No, they are not
prayer-
going to
prayer
press.
which has been listed
Correct.
out, only the last prayer. Maybe
Last
we'll
prayer.
mention that, no, then, yes. Yes, heard Mr. Titara, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has filed the instant writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. For issuance of the appropriate rate or order to the respondents to regularize the post of the petitioners who have been appointed as vice principal and headmasters, is it? In the government highest Secondary School / Boshima, Kar Dandi District, Arunachal Pradesh. The case of the petitioner is that they are aggrieved by the promotion of the respondent's number, private respondent's number,
Madam, 3, 4 and 5.
3, 4 and 5 to the post of what? Principal?
Yes, Madam.
To the-
Vice Principal Headmaster.
Okay, they were regularized before
Yes.
they were officiating promotion.
Correct.
Are aggrieved with the regularization of the promotion of respondents number 3, 4 and 5 to the post of headmasters and vice principals. While according to them, they were more senior to the said respondents, since they were also officiating promotion as headmaster and vice principal before the there's only one petitioner here.
One
since-
petitioner.
Since he was given officiating promotion as headmaster / vice principal before the respondents. Is that the gist? The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner had made a representation dated 14/02/2024 for consideration of his case. So that his promotion may also be considered in par with the junior officers who were promoted to DDSE and principal. However, the respondents have not considered his representation till date. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the instant writ petition may be disposed of for the consideration of the representation filed by the petitioner dated 14/02/2024, and that he will not press any further to the other prayers which were made by him in the instant writ petition. Mr.
Eltikap
Elkat
on behalf of the Standing Council.
appears on behalf of the Standing Council for School Education and submits that the Standing Council for School Education is not able to appear today since he is disposed. However, considering the limited prayer made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, which is for the respondents to consider the representation made by the petitioner dated 14/02/2024. This court find it appropriate that the instant writ petition can be disposed of at the motion stage itself by directing the respondents to consider the representation made by the petitioner dated 14/02/2024 addressed to the Commissioner within brackets Education, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, and dispose of the instant the mentioned representation with a speaking order
3 months.
within
Within a period of 3 months.
a period of 3
3
months from the date of receiving a certified copy of this order.
Much obliged.
Accordingly, the writ petition number 176 stands disposed of as above. Yes. Same
Yeah, Malad,
same matter?
same matter, item 3 also,
Hmm.
same order.
Same
party-
date representation is the same date?
Same date,
Both of them made representations
Yes.
on the same date?
same date, same representation, and this party is changed, tithe other. Party
Okay.
name only has to be changed. Grateful, Malad.
Leadership, may I be kindly allowed to back to mention item number 8?
What is the stage? You wait for your turn, it will come, then you can mention.
Item number 1.
Time being matter.
My lordship,
Yes.
lordship, the petition before your lordship is that the petitioner has put under suspension on recommendation of the Deputy Commissioner Karadadi. And later on, the inquiry commission was set up.
Hmm.
And inquiry commission has submitted its finding and reports. Basing on the inquiry reports, the humble petitioner has submitted a representation before the respondent number 1, which is pending till date. So my limited prayer would be to dispose of the representation dated 06/2024.
Let's see the representation
Lordship,
page.
representation phase 72.
72.
'64 to 70. 64 is a study.
So what have you prayed for in the representation?
On the recommendation made
Just,
by the inquiry officer. Lordship.
There was a
The
recommendation.
recommendation, the inquiry officer has 7-point findings and 5-point recommendations.
Why was an inquiry made? What is the matter about?
Basically, the inquiry was carried out against the petitioner for
Okay.
misappropriation of the government fund.
Oh,
So after completion of inquiry, the report has been submitted before the respondent authority. And basing on that inquiry report,
Hmm.
the humble petitioner has submitted a representation.
Lordship, my humble submission, this cannot be disposed of at this stage, Lordship. Only notice may be issued, since this representation is to the Chief Secretary, Lordship. Only notice may be issued.
yes, we'll issue notice first
Yes.
and then see whether they have anything to say,
Yes, Lordship.
whether they are required to. What is the recommendation that has been made?
Yes, recommendation is at phase 59.
Ah. What is page 59? Yes, what is the recommendation?
On below recommendation, top
Yes,
is
yes.
findings.
Ah,
And basically, I have read for the implementation of recommendation 3, 4, and 5. 59 and 60 page numbers.
so the recommendation is to, have you reinstated or what?
Yes, I have been reinstated.
Okay, so your interest has been taken care of.
However, Lordship, my suspension was arbitrarily carried out. And on the while going through the inquiry report, my involvement in the alleged misappropriation doesn't find it.
Okay, so you're exonerated from the charge. is
Yes.
it? So you have come to this court, why? Why have you come to this court then?
On the basis of the inquiry report, I
Ah.
have filed an representation
Uh-huh.
to implement the recommendation.
What is the recommendation? take the trouble to read and let the court know what's going on.
Recommendation 3, basically, I am praying for recommendation 3 to
Yes,
implement
yes.
recommendation.
Read the recommendation. What are you expecting the respondents to do?
The other officials,
Hmm.
those who have violated the government guidelines,
Hmm.
need to initiate the action at par with the petition.
Hmm.
And recommendation 4 is, it is further recommended that Mr. So-and-so, charge officer, the then video Palin City block, now serving as video Chambang City block, should be discharged from all the allegation and imputation misconduct against him. And recommendation 5 is, further it is recommended that Mr. So-and-so should be given some reward for successful implementation of,
Oh, so you want a reward, is it?
not exactly reward, Lordship.
Ah.
Here,
Why are you so interested, Hada? I'm just curious. So you should be given a reward which you have not been given. That's one of the reasons that you want the recommendations to be.
yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, Lordship,
implemented. Huh.
the exercise of this inquiry officer is of futile, Lordship, since they have carried out the extensive inquiry against me and come up with this recommendation. Lordship.
So it also involves other people, and we'll issue notice. It is for in the discretion of the previous petition. It was slightly different
Lordship.
because it was just him. Okay, his interest. But if you look at the recommendations that is made, it is something else. We'll issue notice.
Yes, Lordship, may.
Heard, Mr.
R.E.
So learned counsel for the petitioner who has filed this instant petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India for issuing an order to the respondents to act upon the recommendation dated a recommendation made as per the inquiry report submitted by the inquiry officer.
Yes, Lordship.
After duly inquiring into the allegation made against him for misappropriation of funds which was released while the petitioner was posted as the block development officer at Palin City Block. Wherein the funds were meant for cluster farming during COVID-19. As per the recommendation made in the inquiry report. Where's that page?
Plus 59, down below, Lordship.
It was found that the charge officer / petitioner was the only BDO who implemented the scheme of cluster farming successfully to some extent in his jurisdiction. Besides the safe findings, the inquiry report had made other recommendations for initiating inquiry against other project directors, is it?
Other video.
Against other BDOs.
And project director also. Lords.
Other BDOs and project directors, and for obtaining status report from all CD block of Arunachal Pradesh in public interest, to ascertain that the procedure and status of implementation of cluster farming and maintenance of assets, equipments, and farmland is done. The learned counsel submits that he has made a representation to the Chief Secretary, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, dated 06/02/2024, for taking steps and to implement the recommendation made in the inquiry report. However, till date, no steps have been taken by the state respondents. In view of the submissions made, this court find it fit to issue notice to the respondents. Yes,
I am for 2, 3, and 5.
Mr. So-and-so, learned standing counsel, accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 2, 3, and 5.
I'll be for 1 and 4.
One, Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1 and 4. Any other private respondents? No.
No. 6. 6.
Okay.
6.
No need to issue notice to the above respondents. Notice is to be issued to respondent number 6 through registered post with AD within 3 days, returnable by 3 weeks. List after 3 weeks. Requisite copies of the writ petition are to be duly furnished to the learned counsels.
Like that.
Yes.
They play.
Yes.
Lordship, on the last occasion, I had sought time for getting the instruction. The
Yes.
pension has already been paid, and this is.
Worship, I have received some of the documents which they have provided regarding finalization of final pension, Your Worship. So I have just today morning called my client, but they said that they have not received. But the documents reveals that they have been.
So you.
So I will take proper instruction and then let the matter come up either tomorrow or next week.
Okay. Mr. A.K. Singh, learned counsel for the petitioner, is present along with Mr. T. Dasso, learned standing counsel for horticulture department. Stop. The learned counsel, the learned standing counsel submits that he has placed on record the written instructions received from the department. Stop. It is seen that as per the written instructions placed on record, there's the principal accountant general, A&E, Bihar, Patna, was authorized for regular pension. No, principal, dependent. Was authorized for regular pension, family pension, gratuity and commutation to the petitioner. Is it? This is for
Yes,
the
yes.
petitioner. By letter dated. Now this letter is not dated. 21st February
21st February.
2024. By the Deputy Director. Is it
Horticulture.
pension?
Directorate of.
Deputy Director, Directorate of Pension, is it?
Yes.
Government of Arunachal Pradesh. The said letter is to be made a part of the file. So the learned counsel for the petitioner has prayed for time to receive instructions from the petitioner. In view of the above, list in the next week. This matter in the next week.
Duly obliged.
Item number 5. Yes.
This is regarding land compensation, my lord. We have already filed our affidavit.
Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate is present, while none appeared for the petitioners. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks. Item number 7. Yes. Who's
Madam-
for respondent number 4?
My lord, I am appearing for respondent foreman.
Yes, Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for respondent number 4. Has prayed for further time.
Yes,
Is
my
it?
lord.
For filing of the counter affidavit. None appeared for the petitioners. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
Yes, my lord. Deeply obliged.
Item number 8. Yes,
The leadership, the matter is pending because the State Service Commission was absent. It was on their however, the late counsel for the matter could not come due to ill health.
okay, you want to pray for adjournment. Mr. So-and-so appearing on behalf of
Petitioner Tabat Tagum.
Dabat Tamo, learned counsel for the petitioner, has prayed for adjournment.
I'm for respondent number 1.
Ms. So-and-so, learned for the respondents, along with Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate, are both present and no objection is raised. In view of the above, list after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
Item number 10.
May I please, my lord? My lord, I'm appearing on behalf of Standing Council Animal Husbandry, my lord. My lord, we need some more time to file our counter affidavit. my lord. Parawise comment has been received, my lord. As instructed, my lord, 3 weeks time may be granted, my lord.
Okay, Mr. So-and-so, standing counsel for respondents number
5 and 6, my lord.
5 and 6.
On behalf of his standing council.
Has prayed, Mr. So-and-so appearing on behalf of the standing counsel for respondents number 5 and 6. Has prayed for further time for filing of the affidavit in opposition. None appeared for the petitioners. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
3 weeks, highly obliged.
Item number 11.
May I, my lord? My lord, here I am on behalf of Standing Council RGO, my lord.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
we need time to file our affidavit in opposition, my lord.
Okay, RG Swat, Rajiv Gandhi University.
Yes, my
Okay,
lord.
ah,
So we need time to file our affidavit, my lord.
okay. Mr.
I'm on behalf of T. Gadi, my lord. T. Gadi.
So and so appears on behalf of Mr. T. Gadi, Learned Standing Counsel for Rajiv Gandhi University, and prayed for further time for filing of the affidavit in opposition.
3 weeks time.
In view of the above list after
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yes.
We have filed the affidavit.
Miss so and so learned government advocate submits that they have, she has filed the year 4 respondents number
1 and 3, madam.
1 and 3 submits that they have filed the affidavit in opposition. What about the other respondents? None appeared for the petitioner. In view of the above list after 3 weeks.
Lordship, this matter was on my request fixed for hearing today itself, but then because they have filed the rejoinder yesterday only, I received the copies today only. So again, Lordship, I request to fix it on the 6th, Lordship. Kindly. 7th, I mean, sorry,
Okay, Mr.
7th.
So and so learned counsel for the petitioner is present along with Ms. So and so learned government advocate. The learned government advocate submits that she has received the rejoinder affidavit
Only this morning.
and prayed that the matter may be listed after 1 week.
Lordship, it is a fixed item on 7 because this
After 1
urgent
week
matter.
on 7th, so.
It's
so and
admission
so.
hearing.
Okay. After 1 week will be 7th or in the next week? I think 7th will be after 1 week, on 7th, so and so.
Next.
Okay, yes. Meanwhile, the interim order, is it? Is there any?
Yes,
interim
yes, my
order?
lord. There is one interim order, madam.
Meanwhile, the interim order shall continue till the next date of listing. Yes.
Deeply obliged.
Much obliged.
There is no any response from the respondent side till today, my lord.
County affidavit not filed yet.
Hold on.
Ladyship, on behalf of the standing council, I have been instructed to submit that we are yet to receive Paravis comment. Therefore, some time may be granted to allow us to
What
file.
about the government?
Yes, the response is 4 months. We will not file. Standing council will file.
Okay, you'll not be filing. Okay. We'll give them some more time.
Yes, I heard that he's in this post condition.
Mr. T. Son, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Mr. So and so appears on behalf of the standing counsel. Mr.
T. Tagum.
T. Tagum for the elementary education department. And submits that the standing counsel is not able to appear since he is in this post. He has also prayed that further time may be granted for filing of the counter affidavit. Ms. So and so, learned government advocate for respondents number 4 is present and submits that they will not be filing their counter affidavit. In view of the above, list the matter after 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Ladyship, item number 37 and 38 also.
Standing counsel is.
Yes,
in
yes,
this
on behalf
post.
of the standing
Okay,
council.
Mr. So and so. Appearing on behalf of standing counsel for education department.
We are
submits-
yet to receive similar condition. We are yet to receive Paravis comment.
Okay, and has prayed for further time for filing of the paragraph. Okay, items number
37 and 38, Lady.
37 and 38, similar way. Okay. Yes.
Petitioner, I am petitioner.
Okay, in item number 37, you may mention that Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Why? When so-and-so appears. Oh.
Ladyship, 4 weeks may be granted.
Any urgency in the matter?
Urgency, but they
Okay,
have to file
let's grant
affidavit.
For 4 weeks.
full week.
Okay, list after 4 weeks, 37.
God bless you.
38, my lord, I am for the petitioner, my lord.
Okay, you can mention his name, Mr. So-and-so. Yes. So how much time are you paying here? Education?
Similar 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Yes.
My lord, here I have to receive the affidavit in reply from the opposite party.
Your Lordship, we need some more time to file our affidavit, Your Lordship.
Affidavit in reply.
Yes, no, Your Lordship, affidavit, no.
You're for the petitioner.
No, I am for
I
the
for the
respondent.
petitioner.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present along with Mr.
Vaidya.
So-and-so, learned government advocate.
1,
Okay.
2, and 3, Your Lordship.
For respondents number 1, 2, and 3. The learned counsel, the learned government advocate has prayed for further time for filing of the affidavit, counter affidavit. In view of the above, list after
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Same orders. No need to dictate also.
My lord, I want an adjournment, my lord, since none of the respondent has filed affidavit, my lord.
Your Lordship, no extra copies has been served to us, Your Lordship. till-
My lord, I have served an extra copy today itself, my lord.
Okay, Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present along with Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate. The learned government advocate submits that extra copies of the writ petition has not been furnished to them. The counsel for the petitioner is to take steps for serving requisite extra copies to the learned counsel for the learned government advocate. You are for what? Okay, to the respondents, okay, just make it to the respondents. List the matter after
4 weeks, Your Lordship.
4 weeks for the respondents to file their counter affidavit. Yes.
May I plead, Your Lordship? Well, in this matter, in fact, the petitioners also one of they have also have equal share in the community lane. But then the petitioner were not included in the beneficiary list. So the petitioner is seeking that he should be included in the beneficiary list while the disbursement of the compensations.
Huh.
And the similar matter, Your Lordship may see the similar matter also have been passed by the Honorable Single Bench, saying that if it is a community lane, then the money should be equally distributed to the villagers. Even if they are not in the list also, they should include and they should be given. So
Okay,
I will
where's
pray that
that?
it can be disposed of on that terms.
Where is the-
Yes, it is in the,
Your Lordship, we have not received any instructions till yet, Your Lordship. We need some more time.
Yes, so we'll see, let them receive the instructions to see whether it is within the same land.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, the area, let them verify first, see whether they're going to object to that, isn't it? Yes, heard, Mr.
I think Your Lordship can just only satisfy that whether he is also from that village, same village or not. That is the important.
Let them do their homework.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Isn't it? You're making that, why should I do the homework for
No,
them?
in
Let them
fact,
see. And if it is in the same thing and there is a judgment and you say that this is a
Yes,
covered
it is
matter.
page 98.
No, then let them study that also, see if it's a covered matter or not. Okay. Heard Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate for the state respondents.
For 3, Your Lordship.
Number 1 and 2.
And Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel, standing counsel land for the land management department. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that
Main party that respondent number 3, Deputy Commissioner. Yes.
Pardon?
Deputy Commissioner is the main party. He has to
Yes,
file.
respondent
affidavit.
number, yes,
Three.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that this is a covered matter since the coordinate bench of this court in
Page 98. 27/1/2022.
Right.
Page
NWPC
99.
9/2022 dated 27/01/2022 has passed an order wherein the facts and situation of the instant petition is the same. The learned counsels for the respondents have prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit and also to examine whether this is actually a covered matter as submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner. In view of the above, list after,
4 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks.
let's make it 3 weeks.
3
That's
weeks.
fine. If it's covered, why do you have to necessarily?
Yes.
Then list after 3 weeks.
Obliged.
Yes, Your Honor. For the petitioner, respondents are yet to file their affidavit.
Your Lordship, we have not received the instructions, so some more time may be needed.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate for the state respondents number
Oh, 1 into Your Lordship.
1 and 2.
Yes,
Has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavits since instructions are yet to be received. Yes, Mr.
I'm for respondent number 3, my lord.
So learned counsel for respondent number 3 has also prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit.
Your Lordship,
We-
there is an interim also that may be
In view of
continued.
the above, list after 3 weeks. Meanwhile, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing.
Obliged.
My lord, in item number 20, I am appearing for the petitioner. My lord, in this matter, we are yet to
Wait,
receive
wait.
the affidavit in opposition.
Is there an item 90? Has that been? Okay. But she's appearing for item 19. Have you called out item 19 or has it been, an order has been passed?
My lord, I'm
Already
appearing for
passed.
item 20.
An order has already been passed for item number 19, it appears. Where the government council has prayed for time for filing of their counter. And matter is to be listed after 3 weeks. Yes.
Item 20, Your Lordship. Here also, we have not received the instructions, so some more time may be needed, Your Lordship.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so appears on behalf of
I'm muted.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner. While Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate, has prayed for further time for filing of the
4 weeks,
counter
Your Lord.
affidavit since she has yet to receive instructions. In view of the above, list after
My
4
lord,
weeks.
my lord, there was an interim order in this matter.
90?
My lord, 20.
My
Yes.
ladyship, there was an interim order. Kindly, it may be continued.
In 20?
An interim order which was passed.
In
under-
20, item number 20,
Yes.
isn't it? Meanwhile, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Yes, item 19 also, interim order to continue.
Deeply obliged.
Yes. All adjournments, isn't it? Ms. So-and-so, government advocate. Is it 21? Who is 21?
May I be the Lordship?
Yes, 21,
May I
yes.
be the-
Yes,
You are
yes,
for
my,
the?
my ladyship. My lord, I am for the petitioner, my ladyship. My lord, ladyship, I have received affidavit in opposition today morning, my lordship. So the case may be fixed for admission hearing. In the meantime, if necessary, we will adjourn, my lordship.
Now the affidavit in opposition, it has not been received by the registry. Okay, yes, it has been received, huh? Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has received the affidavit in opposition this morning and has prayed for time for going through the said affidavit in opposition. It is also, so pleadings are complete? Are
Yes,
pleadings
my lordship.
complete then? He also
Yes,
submits
yes,
that
my
pleadings,
lordship.
in view of the above, pleadings are complete. This matter may therefore be listed for hearing in the next date, to be listed after 2 weeks.
My ladyship,
Yes.
a date may be fixed, my ladyship, so that I.
Who is for
come
the
also.
respondents? Who are the respondents?
My lordship, ladyship, it's from ITBP, in Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force.
None appeared for the respondents. In view of the above, list this matter on. Give me a date.
My
Give me a
ladyship,
date. When do you want it?
After 25, any date, my lordship.
Okay, 26th. What's 26th?
Yes, yes.
List the matter on 26th of 5/2023. 24. Yes.
Highly
Hope
obliged.
it's not. 26th is the holiday? No. Oh, Sunday, then 27th.
Yes, my lordship.
Yes. Before I get my coughing attacks. Yes, 32.
Your
22.
Lordship, we need some more time to file our affidavit, Your Lordship.
Mr. So-and-so. Learned government advocate. And standing counsel, no, you're the standing counsel.
No,
isn't
Your
it?
Lordship, for the
Okay,
government.
learned government advocate for the state respondents has prayed for time for filing of the counter affidavit. Yes, standing counsel,
Yes.
Mr. So-and-so. The standing counsel has also prayed for time for filing of the counter affidavit. In view of the above, list the matter after
3 weeks, Your
3
Lordship.
weeks.
3 weeks.
And my lord, there is interim order, my lord. Interim order may be continued.
Meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next return of the date. You can mention his name also. Okay, Mr. So-and-so appeared on behalf of the petitioners.
My lord, here I am for the RWD, standing counsel. So the prayer was to extend the date of submission of the bids. Whether that was considered, the petitioner is not here.
So now the standing counsel was directed to place on record the written instructions. So you're supposed to place on record these written instructions
Okay.
as to whether the press sought for by the petitioner can be granted.
Oh, sorry, that.
That was the last order.
Oh, okay, next.
Anyway, none has appeared for the petitioner, isn't it?
Yes.
None appeared for the petitioner on call, while Mr. So-and-so, the standing counsel for your
RWD.
Rural Works Department has prayed for time to place on record the written instructions as to whether the prayer sought for by the petitioners can be granted in the peculiar facts situation of the present matter. As directed by this court, by its order dated 04/04/2024. In view of the above, lest
My lord, I'm sorry, I was in the court number 2.
Is this item number 23?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. So Learned counsel for the, you're for the petitioner.
My lord. My lord, whatever in
I
this
think
case.
you're always on the other side. Okay, learned counsel for the petitioner is present while he has prayed for time for placing on record the written instructions. Okay, as per this court's order dated so and so.
My
So
lord, at
we'll
this,
fix another date. Yes.
my lord, at this stage, may I pray that, my lord, my lord, what happened in this case? NIT was floated, my lord. After floating of NIT, my lord, this petition has been filed. My lord, my lord, the recommendation was made initially in favor of the private respondent here in my lord. Thereafter, my lord, what happened? When the matter was listed before this honorable court, the my lord, my lord, the respondent authorities, the department, they come with the instructions that no recommendation has been made in favor of any of the my lord, the respondents. Now, my lord, by this stage, my lord, they are my lord, initiating for the my lord, the press and IST. So at this stage, my lord, it is may I predict, my lord, some interim protections may be granted, my lord, but otherwise, my lord,
How are you pressurized?
my lord,
What pressure is being made upon you? You're saying that you are pressurized, isn't it?
yes, my lord.
In what way?
My lord, my lord, no, my lord, tender may be finalized at this stage, my lord.
Okay.
Well, that part I need.
Other steps been taken for finalization of the tender?
My lord,
I have no instruction. Yes.
not to finalize the tender, my lord, at this stage, my lord.
What is the tender? Let's see. Now here, this is for a direction to the respondent to extend the last date for submission of tender
My lord.
From 23/03/2024 till the month of June.
My lord, only our failure is, my lord, that at that relevant point of time, no, my lord, the opportunity was given, my lord, as per the provisions, my lord, there is a, my lord, at least 14 days time has to be given, my lord, for submission of them. Now, my lord, our contention is, my lord, at least we may be allowed to submit the tender documents, otherwise nobody is going to be prejudiced, my lord.
You see, the last date for submission of the tender
It already
is
expired,
already expired.
my lord.
Yes.
So, if it has expired, that means it has not been extended.
Not extended, my lord. Now they are verbally saying that it is going to be extended, my lord, but there is no order as such, my lord. My lord, only my part is, my lord, we may
Not
be
to
allowed.
finalize the
Yes,
tender, yes.
my lord, we may be only allowed to participate, my lord, submit tender documents, my lord, at least at this stage. And in the meantime, my lord, not to finalize, my lord, regarding the, my lord, even if it is submitted by the other tenderer, my lord. My lord,
Now,
giving fair
wait,
opportunity is the, my lord,
My lord, that is why this honorable court observed that this is peculiar situation. He have sufficient time to participate. After that, he did not participate.
Why didn't you participate when
And last
Madam,
moment,
last
he,
date was fixed on 23/03? 23/03, last date was fixed.
my lord, NIT was issued on 5th of March, my lord.
Hmm.
Then model code of conduct was issued, my lord, which came into force with effect from 16, my lord. By 16, my lord, my lord, after my lord, the issuance of the model code of conduct, my lord, none of the officers were remain present in the office for the obtaining the documents, my lord. Even we went today there, my lord, none of them are available.
Okay, so you could not submit your tender
Correct, ma'am.
on 23rd/03.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have prayed for the extension of the
Extension,
time.
or we may be allowed to, my lord, participate in the tender.
So is that your writ petition all about? That is what the gist of your writ petition.
Correct.
Is it?
And not to
Now,
seal suspect, my
so
lord.
this court in its order dated 4/4/2024 had then noted that
Or direction may be given for the fresh
yes,
NIT.
so written instructions was to be obtained whether the prayer that is for extension or to be allowed to submit a tender
Yes.
is allowed or not. can be allowed or not.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? Okay, then in the meantime, maybe the tender process should not be completed unless you decide on this matter,
My lord.
isn't it?
By now, I have no idea
Yes,
instruction,
so
whether it's
till the next day.
process is over or not, I have no idea.
Mm.
So last
Got
date of,
instructions, because this order was passed on
Yes.
4/4/2014, we should have been in.
since
contact.
because of there was election, could not contact, and I was also
So
busy.
you're also making the same excuse, election.
I was also busy.
My lord, that is the reason we wanted, my
You
lord,
could
some more
not
time.
file in time because of elections.
Exactly.
You cannot get instructions because of
21 was the last date. He filed writ petition on 22nd.
Mm.
So after,
Anyways, so whether it's going to be allowed your prayer or not, that has.
yeah,
to be
that
seen.
that instruction I'll give.
Okay, Mr. So-and-so K. Mathur, learned counsel for the petitioner, is present along with Mr. So-and-so, okay, standing counsel. Mr. K. Mathur, learned counsel for the petitioner. Then he has prayed for further time. We'll take that. Huh? In the meantime, Mr. K. Mathur submits that an interim order may be passed so that the tender process is not finalized till the written instructions is received by the respondents. He submits that unless the tender process, the tender process is not stayed, the instant writ petition itself would become infractuous. In view of the above submission, this court finds it fit to pass an interim order that the tender process in the instant matter. What is the tender process?
It is basically for, my lord, the 9 package of work for construction, my lord.
Okay, we'll just make it instant matter, okay? It's not to be finalized till the next returnable date,
If it is not yet finalized.
provided. Supposing, no, leave it at that. If it has been finalized, you submit the written report, okay?
Right.
By, till the next returnable date, okay? The learned counsel for the standing counsel is to put and replace on record the written instructions positively by the next returnable date.
After
You
when?
want a fixed date? Fix on?
After 2 weeks. ma'am.
Okay, fix, give me a date. I think it'll be better for you all because this is a matter which can be disposed of in the next date.
My lord.
10. 10th May 2024. Yes.
Chief Development.
Procedural item number 24, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Tony Perkin, Your Lordship.
Yeah.
So my prayer is that the matter, similar matters are pending before this honorable court. So this matter may also be taken up along with the other matter.
Which are the other
The case
matters?
case numbers are 354, 355, 356 of 2019
354, 355 and 356.
of 2019. No, councils are different.
My lord, there
I
are series
thought
of
my matter
cases
is-
of the same nature.
Are they? You must be representing the respondents also
I'm
then, if
referring
it's of a
for
similar matter.
Land Management Department.
Yes.
So are they of the similar nature? You must be aware.
Yes, but I cannot recollect the number of the writ petition, but then
It must be correct then.
No,
isn't
I
it?
have
50. Yes. But Mr. So-and-so,
My lord, may I, my lord? My lord, this matter, my lord, we have filed the affidavit long time back. Since 2019, this matter has been keep on repeatedly time and again. My lord,
Similar nature has been already disposed of. So issue does not become replicable. It's already decided. What exactly they are challenging here is, my lord, constitution of high power committee, then, my lord, the reassessment. My lord. These are the basic two grounds which they have challenged. And learned single judge have already decided, my lord, similar nature, my lord.
And then are there other pending WPCs concerning the same issue?
Same issue, my lord. Some say certain same issue, my lord. So, my lord, let's let it listen after 2 weeks, my lord, for final here disposal, my lord, either here or that side.
But here the land management has paid for
Land
time.
management, my lord, I don't know when they will be filing their affidavit. So I don't know.
In fact,
Anyway,
whatever
there are similar matters,
yeah,
let's list them all together.
in fact,
Do you agree that there are similar matters, or instead of it coming on and off again, or let all the similar
yes.
matters be listed first?
Yes, my lord. And
I'm appearing in item number 25 and 26, my lord. My lord, our case is something different, man.
They are not similar?
Not exactly similar, my lord. It's because, my lord, we are challenging the, my lord, the findings of the, my lord, the fact finding committee, my lord.
That's what I said.
Then they're not
That's right.
similar.
No, my lord. Why,
Issues are same.
these are similar, my lord? First, my lord, high power committee was constituted. Then, my lord, the power was delegated, my lord, fact finding committee. And similar nature was, my lord, that was already, my lord, hard by the learned single judge, my lord.
Okay,
That's why
the
I said, my lord,
constitution of the fact-finding committee.
yes, my lord. Based on that, my lord, this re-evaluation, all these things was done, my lord.
So in the
So-
other WPCs,
So this can be clubbed together,
they
all,
can
my
be
lord.
clubbed together.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
club
No
them
issue.
all together first,
No
and then we'll see.
My lord, in that
In the
case-
meantime, I think you'll have to file your
Yes.
affidavit in opposition.
yes, lordship,
also.
in that case, lordship, let it be come up after 3 weeks.
No, my lord, we are objecting the failure is because, my lord, this is 2019 matter and the 20 matter, my lord. Altogether, my lord, they have taken, my lord, the adjournment after adjournment for the filing of the, only for the filing of the affidavit, my lord. At this stage, my lord, may I pray that, my lord, this item number 25 and 26 may be segregated, my lord.
25 and
My lord,
26.
We are basically, my lord, there is no procedure as contemplated under the, my lord, the right to fair compensations for the
But they have been
re-verification.
listed along with 24.
My lord, and that has been, my lord, all together, my lord, so many cases were been, was attached, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, again, this has been, that has been de-attached. So now, my lord, this is one of the case wherein, my lord, it is basically on the ground that, my lord, the fact finding committee report is not as per the procedure as contemplated under the provisions.
My lord,
we can do
my
what we can list it on the
senior
same
colleague
day.
has submitted, lordship.
Pardon?
Whatever the culmination of the fact finding committee is the recovery notice that is, which has been put into challenge in all the writ petitions.
We will
So-
not club them together, but we'll have them listed on the same date.
My lord.
Okay, with the others.
I'm sorry, my lord, there is judicial order passed by Justice Tagia, my lord. That
Then we will.
all methods should be clapped together, my lord.
But why have they not been clubbed together?
Yes, my lord, that has been again detached, my lord.
That's wrong, my lord.
By
Because-
subsequent, my lord, proceeding.
My lord, not-
Therefore, my lord.
I'm sorry, my lord, not by the registry. It is because the petition they have mentioned it, my lord. Because of that only this has been
Okay, we'll
segregated.
list it
That's
all
wrong,
on
my
the
lord.
same date.
Since
Okay?
there is a judicial order.
So let's see the judicial order, which is not here before this court. We'll list it on the same date.
My lord,
Okay? And once it's listed on the same date with the files available,
my lord.
then the issue whether they should be amalgamated and clubbed together or not will be looked into. So simply now with the records are not available.
My lord, may I submit that if
Uh,
the affidavit is not filed within a period of 2 weeks, my lord, that the
How long
matter
have
may be
you,
heard as per
how
the
many
merit of the
times
case.
have you prayed for filing of your counter?
Maybe, lordship.
Many times.
3 or 4 times, maybe.
That's why you.
Whatever, lordship, my affidavit is required for adjudication of these cases. Or
And
else,
the other
or else
cases?
as submitted by my senior colleagues, since this honorable court has already disposed of a matter which was analogous to all these
Yes,
series
so
of cases,
let's
then we can
list it
rely on.
together. Let's look at the order of the coordinate bench, and then we'll see, isn't it?
My lord.
Heard the councils, okay, Mr. So-and-so, Learned Council for the petitioner. Now you're for the petitioner in 24. Yes, and Mr. Mato is for the petitioner in 25 and 26.
Correct, ma'am.
Is it? Okay, so-and-so. Along with Mr. So-and-so, Learned Standing Council, and the additional AG for the state respondents. The learned counsel for the petitioner, that is in WPC 328, okay, submits that there are analogous matters which have been these are analogous to the other matters in WPC number 554, 556, and 555, and prayed that these matters may be clubbed together. However, Mr. M. Marshall, learned counsel for the petitioner in WPC
426 and
426 and
336.
336 submits that these matters are different and cannot be clubbed together. Mr. So-and-so, learned standing counsel, has also prayed for time for filing of the counter affidavit. In view of the above submissions, this court find it fit that the instant WPCs may be listed in the same date. The WPCs 554, 555, and 556 are listed. In the meantime, the Standing Council for Land Management is to file their counter affidavit positively. List after 3 weeks.
Malad. Malad.
Okay, not 5, huh? 354, 355, and 356. Yes, all of 2019. Yes.
Deeply obliged, ma'am. Malad, there is a interim order, Malad, that may be unlit.
In which? In 25 and 26?
Malad.
Meanwhile, the interim orders in
Malad, I'm sorry, I only 25, Malad.
Okay. Meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier shall continue.
Now there is any interim order or not.
Malad,
I remember.
not to give an effect, Malad, that was the order, Malad.
No.
Finding was, Malad, fact finding committee report was submitted before the authorities.
Let's see.
We have to verify the record then.
In item number 25, Malad, there is an interim order.
4, 2.
Not to give an effect, Malad.
In this court's order dated?
Acted upon, Malad. It was passed on 8/11/2019, Malad.
And the last order passed by Justice Tavia.
8/11.
8/11, Malad. Not to act it upon. It's because not.
Meanwhile,
Notice was served for recovery of depositing of the amount, Malad, that has been, Malad.
Meanwhile, the interim order passed by this court on 08/11/2019 that the committee constituted may continue with its activities, comma, however, no action pursuant thereof to be taken is to continue till the next returnable date. Yes.
Development.
Item number 27.
See the order of this court directing that. So, interim order directing that. Yes. What is the stage? So affidavit in opposition has been filed by respondent 2, 3, and 6. So
Yes,
4 and
okay.
5, you have to file.
4, 5, and 7 are yet to file.
4, 5, and 7. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. While 1, 5, and 5, 4, yes, who is representing?
4 and 5.
Yes, while Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for respondent number 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yes, has prayed for time
Yes, ma'am.
for filing of the counter affidavit. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for respondent number 6. Has also prayed for time. What? Okay. So it's only, yes, government.
For new entry, we have already filed our contract.
Okay, has prayed for so-and-so. While Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate and learned counsel for respondent number 6 submits that they have already filed their counter affidavit.
Lordship, this is a matter of 2021. So last opportunity may be given. This may be the last opportunity.
In view of the list after
3 weeks more.
3 weeks. Wherein the council correspondence number or whatever is to file the counter affidavit positively by the next court date. Yes.
All right.
Your Lordship, may I plead? Well, this matter is a contempt matter. This contempt matter was filed for non-compliance. In fact, half of the amount has been paid, but then out of 27, the remaining amount is around 30 CR is yet to be paid. In fact, after the single bench judgment, the appeal was filed and an appeal was, writ appeal was dismissed. And then now the matter is pending before the Supreme Court now, present.
Okay, Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the what is the writ petition?
Writ
But there's
petition-
an order of the Supreme Court here. What is all this? The petition of the Supreme Court.
My lord, writ petition is in page,
So what is pending before the Supreme Court? The contempt or the writ petition?
the Supreme Court is appeal against SLP against writ appeal 24 2022.
Okay, submits that there's an appeal filed against the writ petition.
Writ appeal number 24 2022.
Writ appeal number 24 of 2022.
2022. Order dated 04/01 2023.
Order dated 04/01 2023.
This was dismissed. And they filed SLP in the Supreme Court. So matter can be listed after maybe 2 weeks.
Okay, this matter submits that this matter against the WA 24/2022 is pending before the apex court by filing an.
And also my
SLP
prayer, my submission is that
by the respondents and has prayed that this matter may be listed after the disposal of this said matter pending before the apex court.
my lord, you also say maybe after 2 weeks, not because
List-
pendency of matter to
List
Supreme Court.
after- Yes, list after 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Obliged.
Yeah. Yes.
Your Lordship, as per the last order, we have already filed the affidavit to being on record upon respondent number 3 and 4.
Okay, this is with regard to a service of notice upon respondents number 3 and 4. They're the private respondents. Anyone appearing? Let's see, affidavit. No, where is it? Correct. So it was received by Tiba Ghosh, is it? Who is the respondent number? Yes, 3.
Yes.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit of service of notice to the respondents number 3 and 4 through dusty service has been duly filed. In view of the above, notice is deemed to be served upon respondents number 3 and 4. However, none appeared for the respondents. Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate,
I'm appearing for 1 and 2.
for respondents number 1 and 2. And Mr. So-and-so,
Ladyship, I'm
appearing on behalf of the council for respondent number,
private respondents 3 and 4.
oh, 3 and 4. Okay, yes.
We are yet to file wakalat number.
Oh, you were quiet all this time. Justice service, okay, has been filed. Mr. So-and-so submits that he will be appearing on behalf of respondents number 3 and 4 and will be filing his wakalat nama within 1 week. In view of the above, this matter after 1 week. File a wakalat nama first.
Item number 30.
Mayor Lordship. Lordship here, service upon all the respondent has been completed, Lordship.
Yes,
And-
so
We have filed
Mr.
out.
So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. One Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate for respondents number
1, 2, and 3, Your Lordship.
1 to 3 is present. Are you going to file the counter?
Yes, Your Lordship, we have
And has
already
paid
filed.
for further time for filing of the counter affidavit.
We have filed, Your Lordship.
Okay, and submits that they have filed their counter affidavit. It is seen that in the office note. This is dated 12/23. There must be anyone appearing for the other respondents. None appeared for the private respondents.
Yes, earlier they have appeared, Lordship.
But none appeared today. In view
Yes.
of the above list after 2 weeks.
Obviously.
Item number 31.
Yes. Standing counsel for RWD. Yes, yes. Are you going to file your affidavit in opposition?
I have not yet received instruction. So this is all case.
Who is respondent number 16? Private respondent, is it?
Their contractor.
He is not represented today.
No.
Mr. So-and-so, learned standing counsel for R&D submits that he may be given further time to file the affidavit in opposition. Ms. So-and-so, learned government advocate. Is present along with Mr. So-and-so appearing on behalf of so-and-so learned counsel for respondents number 4 and 5.
Petitioner's option.
Well, the petitioner is, none appeared for the petitioner. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
4 weeks.
Okay, 4 weeks petitioner is not present.
Obviously.
Item number 34.
My lord, here I'm appearing for the petitioners, my lord.
Hmm.
The service upon all the respondents is completed and respondent number 4 and 5, basically who are the main respondents, my lord, they've already filed their affidavit, my lord. In fact, on the last occasion, my lord, direction was given to take fresh steps upon respondent 7. Well, but on behalf of respondent 7, wakalat nama has already been filed on October 2023, man. And item number
Who is the counsel?
Mr. Pada, my lord. O Pada, my lord.
Hmm.
His name is also reflected, my lord.
Anyway, so are you saying that pleadings, no, but at least we should give them, no, so here it says that fresh steps are to be taken upon respondent number 7.
Yes, my lord, but already respondent 7 is already represented, my lord. Mr. O Pada is appearing, my lord. If your lordship would see the office
But it
noting,
appears that since they have not been represented for a long time,
ma'am.
this court in its order dated 29
29/2,
to 2024 had said that fresh steps are to be taken. And then again, this court in its order dated 09/06/2023 had also mentioned that fresh steps are to be taken upon respondent number 9. So when
7.
was 7?
My lord,
So after this order 09/06/2023, did you take fresh steps?
my lord, fresh steps was taken, and
Yeah.
if your lordship would see the file notings, my lord,
Hmm.
on 4/10/2023, my lord. In item 32, 4/10/2023, my lord, Mr. O Pada has filed wakalatnama on behalf of respondent number 7. And in item number 33 and 34, also, my lord, although the order was on 29/2, my lord, on 5/3, on that day, 29 appeared, and on 5th of March, my lord, wakalatnama has been filed on behalf of respondent number 7. In item
Mr.
number,
Upada.
Yes.
Then who's Mr. Upada? I think he should be
Today-
informed.
yes, ma'am, today is not present. Otherwise, his name is reflected in the
Okay.
in the-
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that though this court in its order dated 29/02/2024 had ordered that fresh steps for service of notice upon respondent number 7 is to be taken. The office note dated 04/10/2023 indicates that Mr. O Pada, learned advocate, had filed his wakalatnama on behalf of respondent number 7. For the above reason, he has not taken fresh steps for service of notice upon respondent number 7. It is seen that none appeared for respondent number 7, while Mr.
White.
Learned counsel for respondent number
4 and 5, Your Lordship.
4 and 5, along with Mr.
And respondent number 7, land, appearing on
yes.
7. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's quiet. That's why we were wondering. Okay. So what is your prayer? Respondent number 7. Mr. So-and-so appears on behalf of respondent number 7. He submits that. What are you going to submit?
My lord, my senior counsel, Mr. Pada is out of station, my lord.
Okay, so-and-so appears on behalf of his senior, Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for a respondent number 7, and submits that the learned counsel for respondent 7 is out of station and has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit. Yes or no? You'll file your counter?
Yes, ma'am. I may be given some time, my lord.
Yes.
I'll file.
Counter affidavit, yeah. All this time we were discussing, we were just quiet listening. And we were looking, where's the counsel for respondent number 7? Yes. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
4 weeks, madam. Let it be.
Okay, after 4 weeks.
Okay, my lord.
There is an interim order, madam, that may be continued.
Meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing. Yes.
All right.
May I, Lordship? Lordship, in item number 30, there was an interim, Lordship.
Okay, item number 13, interim order to continue.
Obliged.
Oh.
May I, lord?
Yes, 36.
Yes, my lord. My lord, in terms of order dated 4/3/2024, respondent were to file affidavit.
So respondents not filed yet?
Yes, Your Lordship, we need some more time, Your Lordship.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Mr. So-and-so, counsel for the standing counsel, is it?
No, Your Lordship, government advocate.
Okay, government advocate. For respondents number of
1 and 4, Your Lordship.
1 to 4 or 1 and
1
4?
and 4, Your
Okay,
Lordship.
1 and 4 has prayed for further time for filing of the counter. Yes, in view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
One more submission. Thereafter, my lord may kindly direct the respondent not to adjourn more, my lord, since
Right.
an earlier order dated 4/3/2024, they were supposed to file affidavit as per that order. Now still they are not filing the same.
Positively, just add that within 3 weeks, positively. List after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
Here also, Your Lordship,
Again, what's happening? What is the system out here? Now, in the Aizawl bench in the state of Mizoram, you have a system where certain officers are appointed in each department who are in charge of the court cases. Okay, so what happens is the government advocate will contact the person who has been designated to be in charge of filing of parawise comments. Yeah, so he is always aware as to what is going on instead of waiting for the whole department. Is this a system out here?
not exactly, Your Lordship.
I think you should think about having such a system when one person for each department is designated to be in charge or responsible for all the parawise comments.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, then they are also more familiar with the system and parawise comments are more prompt.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You can suggest you're the standing counsel, no, you're the government advocate.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So you can talk with the concerned departments to have an idea as to how to go about it. So if there's any delay also, the government advocates will have a number to contact.
Yes, Your
between the
Lordship.
departments.
That is
Yes,
true, Your Lordship.
anyways, so this is 39.
Yes, Your Lordship.
For the petitioner, anyone? Okay, Mr.
Madam.
So,
Sorry, madam. Madam, my name, RCK has been wrongly reflected in the matter.
39.
Yes, madam. That may be struck off, madam.
Okay, you're for the, being mentioned as for the respondent, but you are not?
No.
Okay. None appeared for the petitioners, while Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate, has prayed for time for filing of the counter affidavit. Mr. R. Saikia, learned counsel, submits that his name has been wrongly reflected in the cost list and prayed that his name reflected in the cost list as counsel for respondent may be struck off registry to the needful list after 3 weeks.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, matters pertaining to tender. My lord, NIT was issued by the respondent authorities for my lord, the supply, my lord, the execution of the work, construction of my lord, the 11 kV line in the kV line in the power department, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, pursuant.
But if you look at the office note,
My lord.
okay, now the office note says that you have to complete the service of notice, isn't it? And here it says that steps for service of notice upon respondents number 5, 6, and 7 not yet taken. You're the
My lord.
petitioner.
5, 6, my lord, the, as per the, my lord, the office note, my lord, 5, 6, 5 is the, my lord, respondent number 5 is the project manager. And 6 is also the same, my lord, same authority.
But take steps at least to serve notice. If you have been made, if they have been made a party, notice has to be served to them also, isn't it? Unless they are represented by some counsel. So you take steps upon respondents number 5, 6, and 7, project manager.
May I submit, my lord? My lord, I am appearing on behalf of standing counsel power, my lord. My lord, as per the instruction, my lord, from the department, my lord, the whole challenge of the petitioner is of tender process, my lord. And we have received the instruction that the department is going to initiate a fresh tender, my lord, for the tender which they have challenged, my lord. My lord, I am placing the letter supplied by the chief engineer, my lord. In that case, my lord, the matter may be closed, my lord. Nothing remains.
So you get instructions first, a copy of
Malad,
this.
exactly. Malad, that instruction, malad, information I have, malad, the copy is not available with me, malad. Now, malad, my past career is, malad, what happened in this case, basing on the NIT, malad, I participated in the tender process, malad, along with this private respondent as well as the other respondents, malad, other tender respondents. Malad, the private respondent who is arrayed is, malad, the respondent number, malad, 7. Malad, recommendation has been made in favor of respondent number 7, Malad. Malad, being agreed by the board proceedings of the respondent authority, Malad, we approached this honorable court. Malad, when the matter was listed before this honorable court, Malad, they come with the instructions that no recommendation has not been made in favor of the respondent number 7. Recommendation has been made in favor of the other tenderers, Malad, DNG, Malad. Accordingly, Malad, while the matter was heard, before at the motion stage itself, Malad, no interim protection was granted, Malad. In the meantime, Malad, another instruction has come before this honorable court saying that no, again, this has been resent to the Malad, the authorities for reconsideration, Malad, during the pendency of this writ petition, Malad. Again, Malad, during the pendency of these writ petitions, now the respondent authority, they are initiating the another, Malad, initiatives for the press tender, Malad. Now, Malad, I'm asking myself, when the matter is sub judice before this honorable court, of course, there is no stay order, my lord. My prayer is, my lord, when the recommendation is made in favor of the persons who is not at all eligible for, my lord, this tender, then recommendation has to be, my lord, the set aside and cancel, my lord. My first limb of prayer, my lord. Second is, I am the L1, my lord. My second limb of prayer is, my lord, my second limb of submission is, I am the L1, my lord. From the record, it will be transpired, my lord, I am the L1, my lord. Malad, in the event of Malad setting aside the recommendations made in favor of the private respondent here in Malad, the next Malad prayer is Malad work has to be awarded to me is because I am the L1 Malad. So therefore Malad L1 has to be given award. Malad, as per the CBC, as per the guidelines, as per the finance rule, general finance rule, L1 has to be awarded, Malad. But Malad L1, in spite of that, Malad, now they are again initiating the another, my lord, the initiatives for the press tender, my lord. Therefore, my lord, my prayer, second prayer, my lord, just for a moment, my lord, may I take your lordships to my prayer, second prayer, my lord. Page number 18, my lord, of my writ petition. First one is, my lord, the setting aside of the work, my lord, the quashing, set aside and quash the impugned recommendation in matter. Second, my lord, a writ of certiorari or of mandamus or any other writs as or directions of the like should not be issued, directing the respondent authorities to award the aforesaid works in favor of the petitioners being lowest evaluated in financial bid for the works. So and so, so and so, so and so. Why, Malad, during the at this stage, therefore, Malad, may I pray that, Malad, since the record is available with your lordship, Malad, interim protection may be granted, Malad. Why, Malad, that since without considering my lord, the prayer, then, Malad, the respondent authorities initiating for the press tender, Malad. I am the L1, Malad. So therefore, Malad, may I take your lordships to the L1, where from, Malad, the lordship will be clear. Malad, it is page number 28, Malad. Before that, Malad, page number 28. Page number 28, Malad. My name is serial number 3, Malad, petitioner, Rinya Enterprise. Malad, amount put to tender is 34 crore, 94 lakhs, 91,000 and so and so. Malad, the amount quoted by all the tenderer, 3 tenderer altogether, Malad.
But sometimes, not necessarily in this case, but when there's an estimated cost, okay, and if the amount quoted becomes too low, then the question also comes whether the work will be substandard or not.
Malad. Malad, for that matter, Malad, there is another
Because the
provision. Malad.
lowest, if the lowest is there, then it becomes too low. Then there can be a question in the mind of those who are floating the tender, the work, that then if it can be completed in such a less amount when the estimated cost which has been made out is this much, then the quality of the work, that also can be questionable.
Admittedly, Malad, I appreciate Malad.
Mm.
Malad, that is also is in the general finance rules. Malad, there is a provision, Malad, if the petitioners, Malad, the tenderer quoted abnormal law, Malad, there is a procedures for obtaining the additional security, Malad, so as to secure the work, not to execute the work of such tender, just to avoid that part, Malad.
Yes.
From contractor, Malad, from the tenderers, the additional security has to be, Malad, asked, and that has to be deposited, Malad.
Hmm. So is there a provision for that
Yes,
somewhere?
Malad. That provision is also there, Malad.
Okay.
So therefore, Malad, by floatings, Malad, all these terms and conditions, this is their own terms and conditions enclosed in the Malad tender. Malad, they are, Malad, not initiating as per the Malad, the terms and condition is, Malad, given in the NIT, Malad. Of their own, they cannot, Malad, do just, Malad, the other things. Everything is reflected in the terms and conditions of the NIT, Malad. So therefore, Malad, at this stage, Malad, since, Malad, the documents is available before your lordship, Malad, in that case, Malad, I may be allowed to file additional affidavit. So, Malad, challenging that documents, Malad. Malad, during the pendency of Malad, without leave
Yes,
of this court, at
exactly.
least, Malad. Malad, if stay is not there, Malad, interim protection is not granted, does it mean, Malad, for the respondent authorities to, Malad, at least, Malad, to initiate the fresh process, Malad? Since my failure is pending before this honorable court, Malad, the respondent authorities of their own, Malad, even we have submitted the representation also, Malad, but without considering, Malad, all these, Malad, the barriers, even in this writ petition as well as the Malad, the representation, Malad, respondent authorities initiating for fresh NIT is also, Malad, seriously prejudicing me, Malad. I am the L1, Malad. Now everybody has, Malad, now came to know about the, Malad, the rate quoted by the each tenderer, Malad. Again, tomorrow they will say, no, you have quoted the, Malad, the abnormal, Malad, low rate. So everybody has now, Malad, aware of the, Malad, the rate quoted by each tenderer, Malad. At this stage, Malad, therefore, Malad, not to, Malad, initiate that, Malad, the fresh tender, since matter is already subsidized before, Malad, only because of that reasons, Malad, no interim protection was given in the initial stage, Malad. On one hand, Malad, making submission before this honorable court that no recommendation has been made in favor of the private respondent number 7. On the other hand, Malad, they are saying that no, for press consideration matter has been sent to the, Malad, the concerned authorities for press verification. And other hand, Malad, again they are saying that no, the press tender has to be initiated, not to give, Malad, the award works to me, not to award the works to me. Malad, they are playing so many tactics in the matter, Malad. At this stage, Malad,
Yes.
My lord, I mean,
at this stage, Malad.
Yes, so what do you have to say about
my
the
lord,
question?
if my lord will see the cost title, my lord, their whole grievances lies with the tender process, my lord. And if
Recommendation, my lord.
they have challenged the tender process
Not
accordingly,
tender at
we
that
have-
process. Recommendation in favor of the, Malad,
it
private
is,
response.
it is a part of tender process, my lord.
No, let's see your prayer.
Yes, Malad. Prayer is, Malad,
That apart, my lord, my humble,
cost title is the, Malad,
humble
cost
prayer
title.
at this stage would be, my lord.
Malad, cost title is
In-
the cost
in
title.
the
It is not
event-
a part of the pleadings, Malad.
in
This
the-
is the,
in the
for the
event-
gist of the case, Malad. Malad, my prayer page number 18, Malad.
Wait, let's see.
May I
what he
submit,
has
madam?
prayed for. Let's see what he has prayed for.
Malad. Prayer number 1, page number 18, Malad. First prayer is, Malad, a writ of certiorari or mandamas or any other wreaths of like natures may not be issued to set aside and quash the impugned recommendations of the Financial Evaluation Committee dated 12 January 2024, whereby the Financial Evaluation Committee recommended the respondent number 7 for awarding of the works for work so and so, so and so, in most illegal and arbitrary and discrimination and whimsical manner and in principle manner, who is not financially responsive bidder, my lord. recommendation, my lord, initial made in favor of the private respondent. He is not a, my lord, the responsible bidder, my lord, financially. And second, my prayer is awarding of the work, my lord, to me. Lordship has already seen.
So you have prayed that the work be awarded to you.
Correct, my
without
lord.
being
It's because
lowest
I am the
bidder.
L1, my lord.
So, yes. So this,
May I submit, my lord?
yes.
My lord, by this letter, my lord, which I have placed before my lord, by this letter, his grievances has been addressed, my lord. My lord can see that here we have taken the note that, my lord, there is a,
Yes.
we have found discrepancies, my lord, in the handling of the cases and evaluation, my lord. Accordingly, we are initiating a fresh tender, my lord. So at this stage, my prayer would be, my lord, let us place this on record by way of affidavit, my lord.
Yes, I think it should be in by way of an affidavit.
We
Meanwhile,
will file it, my lord.
Yes.
1 week time may be given.
Oh.
Interim cannot be granted at this stage. At the initial stage of motion itself, my lord, the interim was not granted, considering the aspect that we are re-evaluating at that point of time.
we'll fix a short date. Let an affidavit be filed first, okay? Because
My
this
lord,
is just a document.
If we
here.
peruse the, my lord, the order or this, my lord, letter, this was filed, my lord, fast on 24 March, my lord,
Oh,
24 March. But, my lord, our read
this is
petition.
24th March.
Yes,
Ah,
ma'am.
recent.
But, my lord, our pre-petition was filed on 19th February 2000 and it was moved on 21st February. ma'am.
The impression that we are getting is the respondents feel that they have solved your problem by issuing a fresh tender, which is, you feel is not your case.
Yes, ma'am.
So let them file this by way of an affidavit.
Ma'am.
We'll
Yes, ma'am.
fix a short
Yes.
date and then you can
But at
respond
least
to
in
this.
till such time, no press, my lord. If
No,
NIT
ma'am.
is floated, my lord, again, I'll be nowhere, my lord.
No, this will be this will fix a short date because this is just for filing a
Yes, ma'am.
tender. Even if it has been floated, that
Well-
can be stayed if it's required, isn't
This
it?
court has
This is
ample
just
power
a
to stay
direction.
letter on, my lord.
My lord,
This is just a direction to file a fresh and the same float of fresh tender, which has not been done also. So in the next stage, if anything happens,
my lord, once the press tender is issued, my
then
lord,
you can feel for staying of the
My lord.
tender, isn't it? That
My lord.
shouldn't prejudice you much.
True, my lord.
Yes. Heard Mr. M. Mato, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the
On behalf
respondent,
of standing council power.
appearing on behalf of the standing council. No, you're the standing council.
No, I am
for
not
power.
the standing council.
You're
I am
not.
appearing on behalf.
Okay, appearing, see, the standing council is also not there, appearing on behalf of Mr. So-and-so, learned
Help.
standing council,
El Perme.
learned standing council for the power department. The learned council appearing on behalf of the standing council submits that the chief engineer power had written a letter to the SE within brackets E, Arunachal Pradesh Electric Circle number -4, Department of Power 0, stating that a re-tendering is to be processed with respect to the Daporiji package. By its letter dated 24/03/2024. The said letter said to have been written by the CE Power is to be filed in this court by way of an affidavit in the next day. List the matter on next week. Give me
After a week, my lord.
After we, my lord.
Okay,
stop
list
it.
the matter after 1 week.
My lord.
Yes. We will leave it at that for the time being.
My lord.
Okay, because, let it be informal.
In the meantime, I'll take a step, my lord, upon the private.
Yes. In the meantime, the learned counsel for the petitioner is to take steps for issuance of notice to the private respondents.
My lord.
Number, what are the number?
My lord, respondent number 5, 6, and 7, my lord.
5, 6, and 7. Yes. Yes. It's time
Item.
for yes. None appeared for the petitioner on call. No one, Mr. So it's so. London government advocate is present. List after 3 weeks. They're not interested.
Obligation.
Yes.
Please, your lordship. And for the petitioner.
In addition, on behalf of the standing council, I'd like to mention this item. As he is.
On behalf of Mr.
T. Tagum.
T. Tagum.
Standing council.
Yes, Education Department. We'll have to adjourn.
Health Department.
Health Department.
Yes.
Yes, then
Also-
we'll have to adjourn the matter. What is it about?
It's about land, land. The medical department has taken over my land without my consent. That is the whole case. Now, lordship, since this is it was a fixed matter. But since
Why is he absent? Health
Yes,
issue.
health issue.
Ah. Okay, then we'll have to adjourn, isn't it? Miss N. Dangan, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. While mention is made on behalf of T. Gum, learned standing counsel for health department for adjournment of the matter, since the learned standing counsel is said to be indisposed. We'll stop then. Anyone appearing? No. In view of the above, list. Give me a date.
3 weeks.
List after 2 weeks?
no, lordship, after 2 weeks, I may be out.
Okay.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, lordship.
Okay, list after 4 weeks.
Yes. Obliged.
Obligation.
Your ladyship, the arguing counsel is the other court, maybe adjourn the matter for some other day.
Well, in fact, we are having the same matter through BC. And this matter cannot be taken up because our item is coming as per the list.
Okay,
So may I pray the this matter may be listed after 3 weeks, ma'am.
okay, 3 weeks. On the submission made on behalf of both the parties, matter be to listed after 3
3
weeks. To be listed, okay, after 3
Much
weeks.
obliged.
Yes.
Deeply obliged, ma'am.
Okay.